I think we need to make an isotope separator ship. If I know anything about,
Which you don't.
which I do not.
Okay, the reconstructor is a laser. Turn off. Help.
That is a cool door. I just found that straight away. No! Let me out! Hello!
Almost heaven.
Sorry?
Oh, the mods.
Oh, Western
Welcome
Village!
back to
Nuclear
all of the
reactor! Burn for 20!
Welcome back to all the
Colossal
mods.
giant chest!
The musical.
Can hold 1,000,000 items, more than you ever need. Welcome back to all the mods!
Honestly, why pay for
Take me
Hamilton
home.
tickets with this performance?
Oh, Sjin, you're invisible.
I'm wearing the fizzer.
How you doing, Sjin? I see you've done a bit of work in here.
I did. So I did a bit of stream in the background, messed around with NuclearCraft, did a bit of learnings, and I came back and I decorated the place a bit. So we got a bigger zone.
I was gonna write. I changed these. I changed these lead slabs in the wall to green crystal blocks because you could slightly see through them. They're a bit radioactive looking,
and they protect us from radiation.
And I thought I'd put a sign up here because these signs you can actually like put some uranium blocks in.
Oh, and like we can have it be like warning.
Yeah, I was thinking like
radioactive.
Like warning.
Warning, this is radioactive.
Small, isn't it?
That.
Very tiny.
How do you make
almost
it bigger?
as big as Duncan's chest.
Oh, hang on,
I
you
mean,
can make it a lot bigger. There you
Colossal
go.
chest.
Yeah. My original chest.
Yes.
Mark 1.
I like that.
Radiation storage. Yeah. Warning.
So there's been some changes also. I moved some machines around. Duncan's little charge pad for his little pet over there, Burn.
Bernie.
Burn 420.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, weird. Oh, so when you shoot Burn, he automatically goes back to the charge pad to recharge.
Yeah, I think it just runs out his power. I made an empowerer. So that's fun. So now I can make the void crystals empowered, right? So you have to use flint, stone, ink, and charcoal.
Colour me impressed, Duncan. The digital miner's a
empowerer.
tough build, and you're doing it.
How do I do this?
I'm worried it's going to need a lot of power, but also we're building a nuclear power plant, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, totally.
I figured that actually the power that we're going to need better cables than these basics, but they're pretty good.
Flint, charcoal.
What's the stuff called?
Stone.
Protective safety equipment. What's it called? Like it's got a name, hasn't it?
Hazmat.
Yeah, headline hazmat PSEs.
I don't know how this works.
You just throwing some scientific
Yeah.
names on a sign. Hazmat scientific radiation decay isotope. Beware danger.
Exactly the shit. That's what I'm going with.
I like it. You might need more than one sign for that.
Oh, no, you can put it in one.
But it's very small.
Initials.
If you can read this, you are too close to the radioactive material.
Check this out. This is looking pretty cool.
Warning. Serious radiation danger. Lead-lined hazmat PSC must be worn at all times. Are we wearing those?
No.
Should we make some hazmat suits? Are there any
We should
hazmat
do.
suits
We shouldn't be
in here?
working around this uranium if it's going to be like dangerous like this. You know.
There are hazmat suits from NuclearCraft. They look really ugly though.
Okay, great. That sounds perfect, Sjin.
And they're really hard to make actually.
What is this? What is this called? This is
Use the empowerer. Empowerer.
This is depleted. This is active. Active radiation sources. Active radiation.
Oh, the empowerer is a mid-tier block that can be used to empower crystals and other items. To use it, you I need some display stands. I need 4 display stands. Okay, I got this. I have to make like a ritual.
I'm going to queue up. So basically, we've got machines over here now. We've got manufacturers are just grinders. They make dust.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty simple. We've got a manufacturer on its own that goes into a chest. We've got a manufactory that goes into a manufactory that goes into a chest. And that's what we put coal in, because coal will grind down into dust, and then dust will grind down into graphite. And then we got ones for smelters that'll help us like with things like boron.
Boron?
Because boron's mostly used in bar form. So
Boron.
it is a bit boron in that.
Man, I've got enough ingredients to make 1 empowerer, and now I need ingredients to make 4 more.
Oh, you know what? These machines don't make a noise. I'm used to machines making a noise.
Yeah.
Like,
Cha-chunk. I like the cha-chunk sounds.
it's a very, very mechanism thing,
Does this
isn't it?
thing give us quartz? No, it doesn't. find. Oh, I've got 6 nether quartz.
If you find anything, Duncan, the one thing we're going to need loads of, I mean literally loads, not just figuratively loads, is lead.
Well, once I've got the digital miner up and running, I can pretty much pick what I want.
You pick and choose.
Pick what I want.
I'll tell you, I'll make some speed upgrades for these machines as well, because that'll help us enhance our speed.
Yeah.
So have you guys had a good time? You have a good recent time in your life?
What kind of disease do you get from? I mean, obviously cancer,
Ligma.
but in Minecraft, what would you
Ligma.
get? Ligma.
Ligma is a notorious radiation-related disease.
High ligma risk.
Risk of ligma.
I might actually cannibalize the quartz from my wizardry shit, because I don't think I'm going to use that again for a while.
What's this? Hang on a sec.
So let's...
Danger. Alpha, beta, and gamma sources on site. No naked flames. No vaping.
no vaping.
I like how you see that now. You see no smoking or vaping
I
on
know.
signs. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you've done that, haven't you?
There we go. Okay, good.
No smoking. It's different to vaping, though, isn't it? Like,
I like
differences.
this. This is fun. Bird420 wants to get in there. Bird420 is like, do you know what he's a little bit like? He's like one of those little robots that you'd send into the radioactive zone because
Like
humans
a bomb
couldn't go in
diffuser
there.
robot.
diffuser
Yeah.
robot.
Because he sounds like he's got the name of a bomb diffusal robot.
His eyes used to be blue, but he's got so
He's
irradiated
so fucking
green.
cute. Do you remember when you made a robot out of cardboard, Duncan?
Yeah.
real life.
I actually
Oh my
made one.
God.
It was so good, your version as well. It was around for ages.
Did we sell it, or did we just chuck it
Did
away?
you make it or did you get it given to you,
I
actually?
made
Did
it.
someone bring it in?
I built it. I spray painted it. I paper mache'd it.
It was so cool. I love him. He's the best. So anyway, Sjin, what have you done over here? You haven't actually showed me this. I was too busy making the sign.
Ordered these machines, right? So the
Right.
manufacturer's just a grinder. Some things you just want as dust, so this will turn them into dust. Some things you want to dust twice, like coal. So coal goes in here and it becomes graphite.
Okay.
Some things you want to dust and you want a furnace, so that's what these are for. These are working on boron ingots
boron.
and lead. So we should have lead ingots and boron ingots in here.
Sweet.
What's
These,
6 times 4?
Alloy furnaces. We're going to want a couple of those.
24.
So these make the ferroboron, which we need.
Yeah, that's the next step, isn't it?
I made some before.
Oh, you did? It'd be in the chest then.
Yeah.
And that's into tough alloy, right?
Yeah. I think
You
I
need
made
a
some
lot.
tough oil last time. Is it which chest is it in?
Be in the big blue one, I think.
Come on, zap it.
Tough
Zap
alloy.
it.
Oh yeah, I've got 20.
Yes, get zapped.
What's Duncan doing?
Zapping some quartz into ethetic quartz.
Can't say that. It's
Ethetic, not ethnic.
Aesthetic
Ethetic
quartz.
quartz.
ethnic quartz.
Ethetic.
Oh, aesthetic.
Ethetic quartz.
I like how I said it. I saw it. I then had just as much trouble pronouncing it. So Sjin, yeah, we obviously these. So this is each of these is going to be for a different material, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Once we actually have some proper piping, we could like rig it up so this only accepts, boron or whatever, or
Okay.
or stuff.
Yeah.
But that
that's-
takes a little bit of time to set
Yeah,
up.
I did a quick. This is what I'd say quick. It took me like about an hour, but we're there
Oh
now.
shit! So this is actually these are running out of power, aren't they?
They are. I think the problem is it might be the cables that we've used. I think the cables can funnel enough power to them.
You think the basic cables are too crappy?
I think maybe we might have to upgrade those.
They're
but
so crappy.
I mean, the
Since
basic
Duncan's-
universal cables are really cheap.
Duncan's doing mechanism, right?
Yeah, I got some mechanism stuff.
So maybe you could go from basic cable to what's the next stage?
Oh,
Yes.
I'm using it MV.
Advanced universal cable.
I'm using MV wires because I prefer them.
We do need some enriched.
You should use HV wires. They look so cool.
No, they don't. No, these look like.
We can't
radiation
afford any
ones.
sparks in here.
Yeah, Duncan. What the hell?
Get the insulated ones.
Oh,
Oh, what rubberized?
rubberized. But these look all green and like radiation.
Yeah, this is a cool place
Yeah,
now. I'm
it's
really
fine.
liking this.
And this is only the first floor. Man, imagine what this place is going to be like when it's filled
Yeah, what we're
to
gonna
the brim.
put in it?
So we were going to make the isotope separator today, or at least try and make it. It does need all the stuff that I was using last time.
Yeah, like tough alloy plating, I think, is a big one.
Yeah, I think it needed the one tough alloy to make the machine chassis. So
Tough.
I've got 20, which is loads. I put the rest of it in here. Look, yeah, graphite bars, lead, 2 electric motors. See, I made them and I put them in here. Thank God they're still in here.
Thank God.
Thank heavens.
The G's.
Thank the G's.
Thank the Jesus.
Disease.
Bam, isotope separator.
Thank
Well, that was easy. I didn't even
disease.
have to like fiddle around with that. I
Nuclear
actually just had the
refinement.
mats.
So you've got the isotope separator now?
I have. Shall we do that on the second floor?
No, I've made a spot from over here.
Oh, okay. For separating isotopes.
Yeah.
Right. whereabouts do you want it then? Here.
Yeah, and all these machines look like faces, really, don't they?
They do,
Just different
but
robot faces.
that's the thing. Like these are like cyclopses. These are like winky faces.
Yeah, distressed winky face.
Yeah, like winky faces who look like
Winky
they're pooping.
face.
When you're
It's like-
having an anxiety attack,
They're like
you're also
squeezing a
winking.
poop out. They're like,
Oh,
it's like, yeah, like concentrating on your colon.
Or they're doing a really hard sum.
yeah, or poo.
Or
poo.
sums or poo. That's
One of the two.
good like quiz. Like you see a picture
What
of
the
someone's
fuck?
face.
You killed the giant squid? That was a legendary mythical beast.
Giant
squid.
I just killed a squid because I needed ink. I didn't think it was a giant squid.
The giant squid. You
Oh,
killed
no.
the giant squid.
How did you not know? It's so much bigger than the other one.
I just thought it would give me a lot of ink. It's alright, he had a baby. I'll raise it as a new giant squid.
Yeah, look at the rate at which we're getting like
Ah.
power. This is slow, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Squiddy.
Okay, so the isotope separator lets us get all of the isotopes out of stuff. So, for example, with plutonium or MOX fuel, we can get the
Giant squid
Can we
with a
get
laser.
isotopes out of iron? Does that work? No, it doesn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, iron will have a specific isotope. I mean, it'll be... Actually, it probably doesn't. Iron probably... A lot of things have isotopes. For
It's
example,
like carbon has like a few, doesn't it?
yeah, like carbon-13. That's the one they use for carbon
That's my
dating.
favourite one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 30. Unlucky for some.
Well, the thing is, like, carbon dating... You used to be able to use carbon dating to tell how old something was.
But now there's Tinder. People just use that instead.
That's
Yeah.
right. Because it's got everyone's age right on there.
Yeah, and their height. But it's never under 6 foot, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Never
I'm
under 6.
all the women
No, it's not.
are above. Oh, I see. You're looking for men on there.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, right. It's a...
But no, because after the World War II and nuclear bombs went off and all the nuclear testing in the 60s, it threw loads of radioactive isotopes into the atmosphere and it fucked up carbon dating.
Completely. Because there were no nukes on the planet before then. They're 100% man-made
That's
nuclear bombs.
hilarious.
I think also like burning coal has done something as well because that's thrown up a bunch of radioactive stuff into the atmosphere that's messed up this sort of stuff.
We've messed up this planet.
But in
I
a way,
say.
like
it's
it's
good for a
not
new
messed
one.
it up. It's just changed it. So in fact, you can still tell. In fact, more accurately, maybe even because of the changing levels. Anyway,
More accurately.
what are we trying to make with this thing?
So we want fuel. The whole thing about the isotope separator is you want to make fuel for the reactor. And we want to make LE, this is where it gets very complicated. We're making LEU 235, which is not to be confused with LEU 233
No.
or LEU depleted oxide 233. It's very
Right.
complicated. But basically we chuck a bunch of uranium in this thing and that'll get us everything we need for the fuel that we need.
Yeah. So it looks like all we need is to refine in some uranium into some 235. Okay. So we just need to increase. We need to enrich this uranium basically from 238.
So is that really separation of uranium or isotopes? Or is that...
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's kind of taking it. Well, I think the way they sort of traditionally do it is in a cyclotron.
A cyclotron?
Yeah, cyclotron is like a big spinning thing, like a merry-go-round.
Sounds like a Transformers villain.
Cyclotron.
And the way I think it works is that it spins, and then the heavier elements get pushed further to the outside. You see, because they're slightly heavier,
Right.
and they've therefore got more potential they're more likely to be pushed further to the sides. So by spinning something for a very long time, you can push out the heavier. I think that's how it works. I'm not a scientist.
No.
Apart from the fact
you
that I
are.
have a degree
You
in
literally were a
science.
scientist and you had a job as a scientist for a time doing scientist stuff.
Yeah, I think
You're basically Gordon
how it-
Freeman,
that's how it
Lewis.
works.
You've even getting the beard.
I need
crowbar as well.
He's got
uranium.
the crowbar. He walks around with it, real menacing. Like, never takes off that hazmat suit either. Weird.
Good pushing tool.
Pushing. Yeah. Crowbar. We just right clicks with it
So
on
I've got
people.
28.
Off you go.
I've got 28 refined uranium here. I think I might have to. Oh shit! I put it into the bloody crafting bench. I think.
Oh, you got some refined uranium?
Yeah. I got some from before.
I've got 2 ingots here.
Yeah, put those in and just see whether it starts going through.
Bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's 8 flint.
Flashing.
I want to put speed upgrades in here, but so with speed upgrades, every speed upgrade doubles the speed of the machine. but also quadruples the power requirement.
I think that we'll just have to bide our time for it.
Until we get better power.
We can leave this thing going and making uranium.
Yeah.
Because we're going to need a fair bit. I think that what we're going to do now, though, is plan out the area where the reactor will be and what that's going to look like.
That's a good shout.
A reactor is not. I mean, this is like child's play, right?
This
so
is
far,
easy. This is basic
digging
Minecraft.
stuff and refining it and making sure you don't die of cancer or ligma.
Yeah, ligma's the worst one to get.
If you get ligma, then
you're done for. There's no coming back from ligma.
Honestly, your subs will drop, and that's the first sign. Your subscribers numbers will go down.
And obviously, the last fatal symptom is burnout.
I'm sorry, sir. We got the lab results back.
Your hair
for
changes
color
to
bloodstream.
like maybe a pink or a purple.
Your hair changes color.
Green.
Your voice pitch, I think, raises as well.
Yeah.
And also your balls retract into your abdomen.
Yes, it's a horrible condition. I hope none of you get it.
Martin's up in Japan now. He's on a vacation.
What are you talking about Martin for all of a sudden?
I just saw a tweet just now on my phone.
He's in Japan. Yeah, everyone's in Japan. I want to go to Japan.
You've been to Japan? Are you still there? You're remoting in?
I've already been. I could remote in. I should do.
I remote in at home to play MapleStory.
Do you?
Yeah, I play MapleStory at home and I play Minecraft here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that today.
What are we going to do then to this? So how do we build a reactor?
Nuclear reactors are very interesting. Now, I've done some research on this, Lewis, and now it's time for me to science the hell out of you.
Ooh.
David Pumpkins.
It's the month for spooks.
It is. This video will probably be going out after the month of spooks. So.
Oh, yeah, actually probably will.
I got a pumpkin.
I hope you had a spooktastic Halloween.
Yeah, I did. It was spooky.
Thanks,
my
pumpkin.
Man.
Me too. I also had a spooktastic.
Your pumpkin was amazing, Duncan. They always are amazing.
Are you going to carve it?
Yeah. Well, at the moment it's not carved.
What are you going to carve it into?
No, of course he's going to carve it. What are you talking about? This is after Halloween.
Or what did you carve it into?
I don't know yet.
Fucking hell.
I love it.
How do you turn flint into gravel? I could just smash it, I guess.
So a reactor, right?
There might be a machine that
has to be any cuboid shape. That's cool, and it has to have. So basically, imagine like a cube like the colossal chest, but you put down the blocks of the reactor casing around the outside, but you don't do the edges.
Around the outside.
Around the outside.
You put the blocks of reactor casing around the outside.
Around the outside.
Around the outsides.
Okay, how big? Where do we want it to be?
Well, this looks like a job for you. So everybody, just follow me. And
how big? Sorry, did you say 3 by 3?
3 by 3.
Okay, that feels like about right for a nuclear reactor.
You did well.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm just wondering where I want it.
We want an entry one first to understand the basics. This will help us grasp how nuclear fission happens.
You mean a prototype one?
This is going to be the prototype reactor. There's room for a much bigger one.
Well, in
here.
that case, we should put the prototype reactor on the other side.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Yeah, really good idea.
And then we'll put the prototype one over there. Then there'll be like the alpha model.
Yeah,
And
the
then
old Mark 1.
The Mark 1 nuclear reactor.
So we're going to need a lot of reactor casing for this, is the big one.
Right.
Because I think if we need 3 on each side, that's what? 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 times 6. What's 9 times 6?
What are you talking about? It's 9 times 3.
No, because we need 9.
27.
No, this is going to be the internal of the reactor. We need the casing around this block.
Oh,
what? I mean?
This will just be the inside?
Yeah, this is just going to be the inside.
Oh, right, so it's actually going to be out here.
Yeah. And
so it's going to be 5 by 5?
No, because you don't do the edges or the corners. So it's still 3 by 3.
In the pipe?
Sorry. Do you want to take this cobblestone and tell me what we actually need?
Okay, yeah. I think I got cobblestone in my backpack. Yeah, I do.
I'm going to test my empowerer.
So let's imagine that the cobblestone here is the reactor.
Right.
So we keep the cobblestone down.
Right.
Like this. Boom, 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 boom. I can hammer this up in a sec. No worries. So this is going to be the inside of the reactor. Let's just imagine. Sure, whatever.
Okay, cool.
Empowering! Yes, it's working!
Now, around the outside, we're going to need reactor casing where these white things are.
Okay.
But it's going to go like this. So the edges and the corners are not done. You see what I mean?
So it's just like blocking it in. It's keeping it for
and
safe.
Then on the top as well, and the back. And you get
the bottom as well?
And the bottom as well, yes, also. So we'll have to perhaps build this one up.
So 9 times 6. So
just going to fit inside this area, isn't it?
54 reactor casing blocks.
54 reactor casing.
Right.
And that's the big one. Inside, we have...
Fission reactor casing.
That's the one.
Okay, cool. I can do that. That's
You
easy.
can also, there's also see-through ones that cost just a little bit of glass, and you can see inside, and that's really useful for...
Yeah. It
Yeah.
needs black stained glass, which is also very doable. All right.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It can use any glass.
Really?
Any glass works, yeah.
I think I'll lift it up a tile.
Yeah, good
it's,
idea.
Oh.
I'll just help
Up
you with
a
this.
tile.
Each display stand.
But
needs
I'll
to
do that,
handle
Shin. You can
lots
just
of
leave this here as
specific-
instructions.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
As long as I have instructions.
So shall I work on the LEU fuel?
This is the blueprint. Yeah, if you work on the fuel, I'll work on... I can just make the casing now, I think, because I've got quite a bit of tough alloy already. And I think each piece of tough alloy makes 4 fission reactor casing, so I should be able to just do it with what I've got.
Nice. If you can't do it, then we definitely have the means to make some more tough alloy. In fact, I'll go and put some what is it, like boron and steel makes ferroboron, and then ferroboron and magnesium, or is it lithium?
Yeah.
Boron, ferroboron.
Powering.
Where we got our
Who are you
steel?
calling boron?
Your mum.
Oh.
Your mum's boron. She's a boron ingot.
Yep.
Sorry, that was very rude. That was very rude. I'm really sorry.
It did actually
I
upset
apologize
me.
if your mum is watching, because I know she watches
I'm
these.
upset on behalf of your mum.
She's not a boron ingot, Shin.
She's a very lovely lady.
She's a lady ingot.
A lingot.
She's got lingot.
Oh shit!
A very bad case.
Well, exciting times. I've got enough uranium
Oh, really?
to make the LEU fuel.
Are you sure?
So yes, you put the tiny clumps in a grid, and that makes uranium-235. So we got tiny clumps of uranium-235 that make into one uranium-235. Then we put uranium-238
Ow.
around, like they look like lily pads.
Yeah!
Okay, Duncan.
I made one.
What are you making?
I had to power all of these things.
I don't even know what you're doing.
So I made this ritual which needed lots of... I can't walk around it because I'm getting zapped by my own electricity. But there we go, I've made a ball. Now I need to make 8 more, and then I've got the digital miner ingredients.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. I'm excited for that. Are you
So
going to...
sorry, Doug. So sorry, Shin. He interrupted. I
Sorry,
want to
yeah.
hear what you're doing.
I made some LEU fuel. I'll show you it. Look, I'll toss it to you.
Fuel.
I'll toss it to you now. Be careful. Are you wearing your
I'm up
Hosmot?
here. I'm up at the top. I'm building this reactor.
Okay, I'll come up. Oh, you got the casing. Nice.
Yeah. I'm
This
not
is
doing,
it.
I'm not doing it
I
right.
hope you're
though.
wearing your rubber gloves, cause boom, you just got radiated, son.
Oh my god.
LEU fuel.
Base process time. So this is basically fissionable fuel here.
It's the cheapest fuel there is, but it's a good starting block for our basic Mark 1 reactor.
This stuff means that it's been refined enough that it will, probably go nuclear.
What do you mean?
Well, it's dangerous, Jim. It'll go
It's dangerous.
Go nuclear.
Well, we're okay. We're safe. We're safe, guys.
We're safe. Are
We're
we?
safe. Yeah, we're super safe.
I've got 4 reactor glass. Whereabouts do you want me to put the glass in part of this?
Maybe in the middle.
But it's going to be sort of suspended.
Well, before you do the last wall, we're going to need to go inside the reactor anyway and put down the other pieces.
Right, okay.
The casing's just the beginning.
Right, oh.
My
There's
friend.
other pieces.
There's other pieces.
So this is just the
to
shell.
puzzle. This is the shell.
All right.
We need the meaty turtle center.
Oh,
We need
yum.
The soup. The soup. Okay, well,
Hungry
thank
for
you for
turtle.
watching. Duncan's on his way to a digital miner. Lewis has got the reactor up and running, and I've got the fuel. Well, not the reactor, but the casing. So next episode, we should get a little bit further.
Yeah.
All right, see you
Excited
then.
for that. Take care.
Bye.
Goodbye.